Good morning, tribe. How are we all doing today? I'm sick. Yes, love being ill. But it's Galactically Challenge Day, and we're not going to let a little bit of man flu get in the way of what used to be red boxing. Let's do this. Today we are going into the skies of Lothal, or high above the skies of Lothal, out of the atmosphere, facing off against General Grievous and his separatist droid allies, as well as IG-2K, because he wants to be there. Yeah. So a couple of things. What do we need to do? We need to win, obviously. We also need to win with 5 Galactic Republic ships, which is relatively easy because Galactic Republic is very, very powerful. We also need to complete the battle after attempting to attack, after attacking out of turn 10 or more times. And then we need to win after evading 10 attacks or more. If you've got the episode pass, you are going to be gaining Brucey bonuses of additional episode points. Isn't that wonderful? Global modifier is Probe Droid. Whenever a ship has 4 or more buffs, they are inflicted with Breach and Expose for 1 turn. These effects cannot be resisted. At the start of each tank's turn, they gain potency up for 1 turn, and whenever a tank is critically hit, they're going to gain protection up of 15% for 2 turns. Player modifier, Steadfast Retribution. We are going to be reflecting damage to the enemy with our Galactic Republic ships. It's quite useful. The enemy has got Protocol Exterminate, meaning they've got a lot more offense, and when they score a critical hit during their turn, they're going to hit us with Target Lock for 2 turns. Then, whenever a droid enemy damages a Target Locked enemy, they're going to recover 10% protection. It's frustrating. Let's start off with the Galactic Republic, shall we? Honestly, it's Galactic Republic. You'll be fine. Use Negotiator, use Marauder with Endurance. I'm going Marauder, ETA2, BTLB Y-Wing, and just full Galactic Republic on the bench. Make sure you bring Plo in for some nice recovery. I could use some nice recovery. Alright, so here we go. Here we are. Now, they have an ungodly level of hyena bombers. They've got like 3 of them. It's ridiculous. Nobody should have 3 hyena bombers in their squad lineup. It's ridiculous. I would just not worry too much about what you do with Galactic Republic. Don't try and get the attacks out of turn, and don't try and get all the evades. You can if you want to, but honestly, you're better served using a different squad for that, because I find with the Steadfast Retribution, you are going to defeat this team rather quickly. At best, you might get the attacks out of turn, but you probably won't get the evades. Maybe you will. But like I said, I honestly wouldn't worry too much about it. I would just try and get the win straight away. Just clear it off, move on to bigger and better things. So there we go. Galactic Republic, nice and easy, neat and tidy. All right, next up, let's do some evades, shall we? I like to go ahead and try to use the Radis over here, getting in with those resistance. We're just going to go standard Radis lineup, and then for the reinforcement bench, I think we'll bring in our good friend, the Millennium Falcon. The reason why I'm bringing in Millennium Falcon is because he will apply Foresight to the whole team when he gets reinforced. And then finally, maybe we just bring in like Plo or something. Plo. Or potentially we could bring in, someone like the TIE Iron Interceptor. Something like that. Let's see how this goes. We have to tread a very delicate balance here of keeping the enemy alive without letting them have too much damage output. We've got quite a lot of attacks out of turn with this team, but we've also got quite a lot of Foresight, which helps us with that evade. So we're going to start off just by doing a bunch of wiggle action. Let's go ahead and clear off all these debuffs, bringing SF-17 back into the fray. He will now counterattack. So, because no longer stunned means counterattacks happen. Ooh, we got a dodge there. So one attack out of turn, 1 dodge, 2 dodges, 2 attacks out of turn. Wow. 3, 4 attacks out of turn. Wonderful. 5 attacks out of turn. So we're already looking pretty good. I wish I had Plo here now, just so that I could heal up over here. I'm actually going to bring in... Yeah. I'm not going to bring in the comeuppance because I don't actually want to... I don't want to kill the enemy team too quickly, as weird as that might sound. We do want to defeat the units, but we don't want to do it at such a pace that it just destroys the entire enemy setup. So let's use this AoE here. Without the comeuppance, you don't do nearly as much damage, so it's quite alright. More attacks out of turn there. Let's just keep the Foresight going. Keep the Foresight so we can keep dodging. Boop, boom. We're getting additional assists from the resistance fighter as well. More dodges. Okay, I kind of want to get rid of that IG2K. He is a real pain in the behind. Let's see. Alright. Okay, great. I'm going to bring in the comeuppance here. Get nice big attacks out of turn there. Lots and lots of attacks out of turn. And another Hyena Bomber. There's just so many of them, it's ridiculous. So many Hyena Bombers. Lots of dodges going on right now. If I can get rid of that IG2K, I would be very happy. Be very happy indeed. Ah, there we go. We'll get rid of their capital ship. That should help. That should help. And who do we get the reinforcement of? Oh, great. The Millennium Falcon. That's actually very, very useful. Mostly because he does provide the whole team foresight, so we should be able to get more dodges on the field. Now it's just going to be a case of, do we have enough damage output to deal with all of these supports when we don't really have much in the way of an AoE? We do have AoEs, obviously, just not a lot of them. Let's see. I'm seeing if I can get rid of the little guys first. If I can get rid of those little guys, then there's less assists going on. Although it looks like the Hyena Bomber is gone, I would say this is looking pretty good right now. Looking pretty good. I'd say we'll clean up, and I'm pretty sure we got all the dodges, and we definitely got all the attacks out of turn. So, pretty good way of doing it. It's okay, it takes a little bit of nuance, a little bit of RNG. But could be worse, I suppose. If you just want the attacks out of turn, obviously, just going with something like Profundity. Should be very, very easy, very straightforward. Yeah, what else could we do? We could maybe use something like... not the Executor, apologies. Something like the Chimera as well. So I could go in Empire here, using a standard setup like this. And then let's also bring in Plo, because Plo is very useful. Alright, so same sort of thing here. We're just trying to get Foresight. Foresight can come from the TIE Iron Interceptor, but you've also got the likes of the TIE Fighter pilot here. We just had one dodge there, wonderful. Let's go ahead and gain just a little bit of additional Foresight over here. More Foresight, so Foresight, 2 dodges, wonderful. Let's see, just don't attack this guy. I know you love to attack him. 3 dodges, and then we can bring in the TIE Iron Interceptor here. It's probably not the smartest, I probably should have brought in the TIE Defender, but I like the Iron Interceptor because that first special is going to pass some Foresight to the team. And if we are dodging, we are going to be gaining additional turn meter on our capitals. So, let's see what we can do here. Man, even with all this dodging and stuff, we're still not generating enough turn meter to outpace the enemy capital ship, or their ships, in general. Right. So I think we're going to lose the Scythe any second now. Yeah, there it goes, which is a shame. It is a shame, but it's not the end of the world. We still have the rest of our ships here, which should hopefully be able to dodge plenty and give us turn meter and stuff like that. Keep feeding that turn meter. Let's call in our boy, the TIE Defender. Or our girl, the TIE Defender, I suppose. Get the stun over there. TIE Defender's got pretty high evasion chance as well, and it's going to feed lots of turn meter to our capital ship. So we should be able to keep people nice and healthy. Absolutely. Let's get rid of the IG2K, and I want to keep the TIE Iron Interceptor alive, and I want to keep the TIE Defender alive. If those two are alive, they're going to be dodging lots and lots and lots. Another Hyena Bomber. Those Hyena Bombers, man, they're ridiculous. I'm going to call in the Gauntlet here. The Gauntlet is very good at keeping our ships alive. Let's see. Yeah, let's just get rid of that. Wonderful. So I'm just going to call in the TIE Defender here with a basic. I don't want to do too much damage. First special over here with the Iron Interceptor, which is going to pass additional Foresight, which is exactly what we want. That when the enemy attacks us, they are going to miss. At least 2 of these are going to miss then. That's wonderful. Good, good, good. Keep on reinforcing. I might as well get everybody out on the field. Wonderful. Just a basic over here. And a basic over here. More dodges. See, we could use this insta-kill, but I'm actually going to save it. Going to save that insta-kill. Let's use that first special, gain some foresight again. Yeah, it's just basic over here, basic over here. Wonderful. We know we need to keep this one alive because it's not the summon. So hard target the other one. Just a basic over there. This shouldn't kill it. I just want to let this guy have an extra attack while we've got foresight. There we go. Nice, another dodge there. Call him in. Wonderful. And we got another 2 dodges there, and of course they have another summoned unit, which is fabulous. Once again, I'm just going to keep calling in that TIE Defender. Brilliant. Okay, I'd say we probably got the dodges there. Not sure about the attacks out of turn, but the dodges are the harder thing there. So, yep, the Empire fleet can also get it done. Now, I'll have to apologize, guys. I know I'm not my usual self at the minute. I've definitely come down with a bit of a case of the man flu. So I apologize about that. Hopefully this video is still useful to you, even though I am sick boy. Give it a like, give it a comment. And I will see you in the very next video. Peace out, and may the Force be with you.